Hi, my name is Liz deBeer. I reside in New Jersey and I'm a retired public high school English teacher. I currently teach classes at Project Right Now, which is a writing cooperative in New Jersey, but also online. That I take and teach classes there. I've had many flash fiction published recently, one in Libre that is called Catch and Release: Life Lessons from a Bad Date. Grimacing, she eyes the reddish liquid in the shot glass. What's this? Oyster shooter, a perfect mix of spicy, sweet, savory. Her date raises his glass, made with tomato juice, vodka, a little pepper, horseradish, lemon, and obviously a raw oyster. A raw oyster? Her mouth is oval, her stomach a jumble of knots. The question lands at a nearby bar where a woman several decades older than the couple turns to watch, clutching a Chardonnay in one hand and twirling a strand of silver hair. She stares at them from her perch, eyes fixed on the man's head as he tilts back to toss down the concoction. You gotta try it, he sighs, pushing the glass closer to his date. She sniffs the fishy flavor, which loosens her anxiety and bile. She opens her mouth to exhale, but instead expels clumps, the color of unripe pears, which splatter on the man's pale blue, untucked, button-down shirt. What the? My shirt! He pushes the chair back with a squeal. His face distorts into a snarl. His date watches as he rushes to the restroom without another word. Wondering at the disgust on his face, she dips a napkin in her water, wiping her mouth. Are people staring? Blinking back tears, she dabs at the table surface, cleaning the mess, wishing she could disappear. Classy guy. The silver-haired woman from the bar approaches the table. Known him long? First and last date, the younger woman replies, surprised that her heartbeat is steadying, her anxiety easing. Why does this woman look so familiar? I've learned over time that dating's a lot like fishing, the woman says, sitting down. Sometimes it's got to be catch and release. Do I know you? No, but I know you. She reaches out a hand flecked with age spots. Before touching it, the younger woman pauses, struck by the pinky ring on the wrinkled hand. Their hands meet and then crash. The man's empty shot glass shatters on the floor. The older woman shoots across the table, merging with her younger self, combining strength and sapience, fiddling with their pinky ring, twirling it around and around, remembering when their mother gifted it to them, a symbol of forever love. The humiliations left them with new clarity, so they wipe up the remaining splatter and pull out a few bills, enough for the drinks and a generous tip. Now transformed and newly whole, they're ready to leave all this behind. Outside the bar, mountains rise like a child's attempt at writing the letter M in cursive, up, down, to eternity. So, the editor, Mary, asked me to comment on this story. I feel like it indicates how sometimes our most painful experiences, where we feel like everybody's staring at us and maybe mocking us, in fact, are, of course, educative when we get through them and help us morph into a wiser self. The ending with the up, down of the mountains is indicative of the fact that that is life. Unfortunately, there are a lot of ups and downs, and it's a challenge. Even as we age, we're still learning from our experiences and mistakes, as I am now that I am much older and looking back on some of the things that most embarrassed me when I was younger. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all enjoyed.